Hey guys, it's DestinyLashae. Welcome back to another video. To my subscribers, welcome back. To the newbies, make sure you subscribe so you do not miss a video. So today I'm going to be starting a beginner makeup series for those of you that don't really know makeup, that want to get into it but don't even know where to start. This is the first video of the series. If you're here and you want to learn how to do makeup, you're in the right place. In today's video, I'm just going to be giving you guys the products that I feel that you would need to start out, and then in the next video I'm going to show you guys how to use the products and all of that good stuff. Definitely subscribe if you're not already so that you don't miss any other videos in this series. And also in this video, I'm going to try to give you guys some products that I suggest that are drugstore, so affordable. If you're just starting out, most of the time, like, you don't want to spend a lot of money, so I got you. So the very first product that I feel like you'll need is primer. Primer to me is very important because it holds my makeup on, it makes my skin look good, and it just helps hydrate and everything. So you want to get a primer that is for your skin type. So for myself, I like to get hydrating primers because I'm very dry. So the one that I like to use is the NYX Honey Dew Me Up primer, and this one is really good at hydrating and like smoothing your skin out. If you are oily, I love using pore filling primers for oily people, so I love this one from the drugstore. This is the Maybelline Pore Filler Primer. This is really good if you're super duper oily. I do have another one that I like from the drugstore, and it's right here. I can't remember the name of it, but it's really good and it will help keep you matte most of the day. If you're oily, your oil is still gonna seep through, but to kind of maintain it for a couple hours, a primer is really good. And it just helps keep your makeup on. Primer is needed, okay? Trust me. So when you go to the store, look for one of those based on your skin type. I feel like primer is definitely needed when putting on your makeup because it holds your makeup on. It just makes your makeup look so much better in the end. So yeah, primer is definitely needed, and get one based on your skin type. Okay, so the next product that I feel like you will need is foundation. So this is another product that goes based on your skin type. So the one that I love from the drugstore is the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth Fit Me Foundation. This is under, I believe, like $8 or $10, something like that, but it's very affordable and it lasts me a good amount of time. It's really good. It looks like skin and it works. It's great. It's not cakey. And it's just the best thing ever. Like, I really love this foundation. I still use it today. I get the dewy one because I am very dry, like I said, in the winter time. Usually in the summertime I get a little bit more oily and sweaty, so I would go towards the matte version of this foundation. But these are really good, and they come in a ton of shades, so the Fit Me foundation is really good to get, I feel like, for beginners. So go ahead and pick you up one of these. If you're dry, get dewy. If you are oily, get the matte version. Oh, and this foundation is medium to full coverage. It is buildable if you do want that full cakey look, but if you're going for a natural look, you can shear it down with a little bit of primer or something like that. I will explain that all in the next video, but this one is really good for just about anybody. So the next product is concealer. So I like to use concealer underneath my brows, underneath my eyes to conceal any darkness there, and I also like to use it to clean up underneath my cheekbones. So for concealer, I feel like the LA Pro concealer is like the best one to get, and it's the cheapest, and it works so good. I still use this to this day. If you watch my videos, I still use this. It has this little brush on the end of it that makes it really easy to like go underneath the brow, to apply underneath your eye. Like, it's really good. I love this concealer, and mine is in the color Fawn, but they have a ton of different shades. I say get one that is 1 or 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. Don't go 3 or 4 shades because you will look ghostly, but this one's really good, so go ahead and pick that one up. You will need it for the next video. So the next products, you're going to have to invest, okay? I'm telling you right now, you're gonna have to invest because it's important. It's really important. I'm not gonna give you guys cheap stuff that doesn't work or suggest cheap things that don't work to you, because I want your face beat just as much as you want your face beat, right? The next product is setting powders. So setting powders are really important, especially for you oily girls, because this will set your makeup and make it last all day. You want to get a good setting powder. One that I love is the Laura Mercier powder in translucent. They have about 3 or 4 other shades, but I love the translucent one, and I feel like it works for every skin tone. I use this when I used to do makeup. I used this on, you know, olive skin tones, pale skin tones, and even like deep melanin rich skin tone. So this one is really good. It is pricey, okay? It's pricey, but this lasts you a really long time. I've had setting powders for like 6 months. So this lasts you a long time. It's definitely worth the money, and it makes your skin look flawless. So invest in a good powder. This one is awesome. The Laura Mercier, I use this all the time. And the Sacha Buttercup is really, really good too. You can get this on Amazon. I will link everything that I'm talking about down below in the description box, but this one is amazing too. It has a yellow undertone, and it's good for people with some melanin, you know. But if you are like pale or like olive skin tone, I would just stick with the translucent. If you're melanated, you can get either one of these. They're both great. Okay, so the next product I feel like you will need as a beginner is bronzer. We're not going to get into contour and all of that. I'm going to show you guys that probably in another video, or you can watch my other videos to learn that. But I feel like as a beginner, you can just start off with bronzer. I use bronzer on the outer portions of my face in like a 3 motion here to kind of contour, bronze, and blush at the same time. So I love, you're going to have to invest in this one as well. Or I'll actually list some drugstore alternatives in the description box, but one that I really love and that I feel like really makes a difference in my makeup is the Fenty bronzer. This is in Mocha Mommy. She has a ton of different shades, but this one is really good. It's buttery, it's smooth. Since we're not gonna contour or anything, I feel like you need a really good bronzer to look nice and glowy, and not glowy, but you know, sun-kissed. That's the point of bronzer. It's for you to look sun-kissed. It's gonna add more color back into your face. After you put on foundation, you look kind of flat. You know what I mean? So you need something to kind of warm up your face. A bronzer has red undertones in it to give you that sun-kissed look. You can get any reddish toned powder or just invest in the Fenty one. Trust me, sis, you'll have it for a long time. I love it, and it works for me. It's really buttery smooth. It's the best. A lot of makeup artists use it. So this one's really good. I believe, this one has to be, I think, almost $40. Don't quote me, but it's really good. Get a good bronzer. Okay, so the next product is something that you don't really have to get if you don't want to, but I love doing it, so I'm gonna suggest it to you guys. Highlighters. So highlighters are great because it makes you look like your face is wet, and it gives you like that glowy, dewy look. So I love looking dewy and glowy. I don't like looking glittery, but I like looking dewy and glowy. Okay, so these are some highlighters that I like that make you look glowy, that don't have that much glitter in it. So I love the Wet n Wild highlighters. Any of them are great. Go with a highlighter that is close to your skin tone. So I would suggest getting one that is more on the brown side if you are brown. If you're more pale or olive, get something lighter that matches your skin tone, so that you don't look super crazy and it kind of looks like your skin, but better and glowier and dewier. You know what I mean? So this one is good. This is the Wet n Wild Hello Halo Blush and Highlighter. So this one's really good. And the Full Spectrum CoverGirl Sculpt Expert Versatile Cheek Palette is really good too. I love this one because it has a really deep highlighter shade in it, and it just makes me look super glowy and dewy, and I'm always here for that, okay? Always. So these two are good. Like I said, I will put everything in the description box for you guys. So the second to last product that I feel like you're gonna need is brow products. You're definitely gonna need brow products. You're gonna want to do your brows. I lied, this is not the second to last product. This is the third to last product. Definitely get a good brow pencil. So I love the Allure brow pencil in dark brown. This one is really good. It has a spoolie on the end, and then the pencil. You want to make sure it's sharpened though. And then the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil is really good as well. It has a spoolie and then a really small you know, pencil on the end of it. But this one is really good. So if you do get a brow pencil, get one that has a really small, you know, tip, and then get one that has a spoolie on the end so that you can brush up your brows, so that we can get those brows right. Okay, so we're gonna want to do our eyelashes, right? But since you're a beginner, we're gonna start off slow. We're not gonna start off with any falsies or anything like that. I'm gonna have you use an eyelash curler and some mascara. So my favorite eyelash curler is the Laura Mercier eyelash curler, but honestly, you don't have to get this. Go out and get a e.l.f. eyelash curler or something cheap from the drugstore. It's not that deep. You just want something that curls your lashes. And then you want to go ahead and get a mascara. I love the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. This is my favorite. It's for volume, and it does give you a little bit of length. I love this paired with their voluminous base. This is really good together because it gives you that length. Like the base gives you that length, and the Carbon Black Mascara is really dark, and it still gives you that volume and the length at the same time, and it's not clumpy. So I really like these mascaras. And I also love the this one. I can't remember the name of it. I believe it's Maybelline, but this one is really, really good. It's the pink tube. I really like that one as well, and that comes in waterproof. Actually, so does this one, but this one is really good as well from the drugstore, and it works amazing. You can do your top and your bottom lashes with it, so go out and get one of these two, just depending on if you've tried mascara or not before. These two are really good from the drugstore. Alright, so the very last products that you'll need are lips. So if you like lip gloss, get you a good lip gloss, girl. I trust that you will pick a good lip gloss for you. That's pretty simple, straightforward, I feel like. Definitely get a liner and a lipstick. I always say get a lip liner that's 1 or 2 shades darker than the lipstick, or you can get one that matches together. It really doesn't matter. These two are from MAC. You don't have to get MAC products at all. NYX has really good lip liners and lipsticks. Maybelline has really good lipsticks as well. A lot of brands have really good lipsticks, but I'll put some that I love in the description box. NYX also has their butter gloss that I love, love, love. And Maybelline has a really good gloss too that I love as well. So it depends on what you want. If you want a matte lip, if you want a glossy lip, just go ahead and get you something, sis, because I'm going to teach you both of them. Make sure you share this with a friend that needs help with their makeup, or somebody that doesn't wear makeup but wants to wear makeup. This was not like a simplistic kind of list, I would say. This is more for somebody that really wants to beat their face, like you want to look done but not overly done, you know what I mean? So share this with a friend, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like this video too. Like, what are we doing? Also, I've made a ton of other videos. I'll make a playlist for beginners right here too, so you can watch these in the meantime, but make sure you subscribe so that you know when the next video is coming. I'll see you in the next one.